Hey everyone, and welcome to group break number 116. Today we have a nice little, again, the same basketball mixer we've had the past week, I think, maybe 2 weeks, but two blasters of Chronicles, two blasters of Mosaic, and a multi-pack of Mosaic in there, so it can be a fun little break. So we'll get right into the team randoms here, 3 times on the names, 3 times on the teams. Whoever you line up with is who you get, so let's grab the list of names here. So 3 times, once, twice, and third time. Francois on top, Justin on the bottom. And 3 times on teams. Because I, for some reason, decided to put them in the wrong tabs today. Once, twice, and third time's a charm. Cavs on top, Hawks on the bottom, Pelicans somewhere's in there. Alright, good luck everyone. Here you go. Francois, you got the Cavs. Ernico with the Bucks. Daniel Ma with the Heat. Alan with the Magic. Leslie, you've got the Knicks and Warriors. Justin with the Pacers. Brian with the Spurs. Julian with the Lakers. John, you've got the Celtics. Brian, you've got the Pelicans. Jordan with the Thunder. Alan with the Mavericks. Patrick with the Rockets. Danny, you've got the Nuggets. Chris with the Wizards. Rahib with the Jazz. Ernico with the Bulls. Frank, you've got the Raptors. Julian with the Kings. Thomas with the Clippers. Lazarus with the Timberwolves. Sayu with the Grizzlies. Jordan with the 76ers. Leslie with the Trailblazers. Jim with the Pistons. John with the Suns. Sayu with the Nets. Steve with the Hornets. And Justin with the Hawks. So there are your teams. I'll get them over into the team viewer nice and quickly here. Oh, yep. Wrong one. There we go. All right, yeah. So gonna be a probably a quicker break today, just because the stomach's kind of being a little bit funky today. So, I guess my ulcers decide to be like, hey, reminder, we're still here, you're still healing. So been a fun day. But yeah, a couple minutes for trades. If we don't see any traction in chat quickly, and just gonna get started, we'll start off with Chronicles. We'll kind of go left to right here with Chronicles blasters and multi-pack, then finish off with Mosaic. So I feel like that's just the strongest to weakest order I've found for this break. So you can get some insane stuff out of Chronicles as well. Like, we've hit some really cool stuff, but for the most part, it's literally been... Oh, I guess I should put it on the team view. That would be helpful. For the most part, it is... Yeah. It's kind of like... Chronicles is consistent, but the like higher end hit potential, like, or really... Realistically, the thing that we've hit the most that like is the most consistent have been the orange fluorescents out of the Mosaic blasters. So yeah, I don't really see any traction on trades, so let's go ahead and probably get right in, because there's only really a couple people in chat right now. So yeah, good luck everyone. Again, let's have some fun. Hopefully you get some cool stuff. Jean Morant's kind of been avoiding us for a couple weeks, so it'd be nice to get him in the break a little bit more today. So all right, here we go. Box 1. Good luck. Again, everything ships with the break, including like all the base from Mosaic. So good luck. Here we go. Pack 1. Let's see. Again, it's been a while since we pulled like an we pulled an autograph, I guess, a couple weeks ago at Chronicles. So, but let's see something sick. All right, we got a LeBron Luminance for the Lakers, Giannis for the Bucks on the Prestige Pink, LeBron for the Lakers on the Rookie in Stars, Drummond for the Cavs on the Chronicles base, and well, we did get a rookie in the box. PJ Washington Jr. for the Hornets. Pack 2. And, well, another PJ Washington for the Hornets. And a Cody Martin for the Hornets on the P rookie. Brandon Clark for the Grizzlies on the playbook rookie. Hero on the recon for the Heat. And Cody Martin for the Hornets on the pink marquee rookie. So Hornets kind of cleaned up that pack. Is Lakers in pack 1. Hornets in pack 2. Who will be pack 3? Davis for the Raptors. Giannis for the Bucks on the pink P. Doncic for the Mavericks on the rookies and stars. Jackson Hayes for the Pelicans on the threads. And Jordan Poole for Golden State on the essentials rookie. And I'll get the team viewer up in between every single box here. Ooh, that's a good name on the back there. Hero for the Heat on the P. Rui for the Wizards on the playbook. Taco on the Crusades for the Celtics. I'll get that one in a sleeve shortly. Brandon Ingram for the Pelicans on the Chronicles base. And Zion on the XR. Nice little Zion there. And that's who you're looking for if you are newer to basketball. And especially in 1920, he's the big rookie. Kind of just set the hobby on fire. Like, he really did. He was a kind of trailblazer for the entire hobby, I'd say, with like the insane rookie prices. It was absolutely bonkers last year, and even this year. Oh, there's another Zion on the Luminance. I'll get that sleeved up after. Chris Paul for the Thunder on the pink Chronicles. Pascal for Golden State on the rookies and stars. Kobe White for the Bulls. I never know which way they're going to be on the threads rookie. And Cam Reddish for the Hawks on the marquee. So 2 Zions and box 1 of Blaster 1 of Chronicles. That's a good start. Derby, yep. 1 second. I'll pop that up right now. There you go. I'll just open up the next pack as we go along. I can switch to it if we get something sick. I'll switch to full screen. So, Porter Jr. for the Cavs on the Luminance rookie. Carson Edwards for the Celtics on the Big P, as I like to call it. Curry for Golden State on the playbook. Carson Edwards for the Celtics on the essentials. And Doumbia for the Pistons on the pink essentials. There's 2 packs to go here. Yes, decent start so far. 2 Zions. I mean, the Fall Crusades isn't horrible. I'd say it isn't horrible. LeBron for the Lakers on the playbook. Jackson Hayes for the Pelicans on the pink Luminance. Tyler Hero for the Heat on the rookies and stars. Adebayo for the Heat on the Chronicles base. And Giannis for the Bucks on the marquee. A lot more. Feels like it's a fairly vet-heavy blaster. It felt very vet heavy. McLaughlin for the T-Wolves on the P rookie. Kendrick Nunn for the Heat on the rated rookie. And Kobe White for the Bulls on the Phoenix. I believe I'll get that one sleeved up. Actually, I'll probably sleeve the Nunn too. I know he was decent at the end of last year, but Steph Curry for the Warriors on the Prestige. And Kendrick Nunn for the Heat on the Recon. Just because the rated rookie is a different subset that he wasn't a part of early on, so we'll just get those 2 sleeved up here. And yeah, so pretty solid blaster one. I mean, 2 Zions, some decent amount of heroes, and I mean a Phoenix, a Crusade, so probably about average, a little bit above, but still no Ja. Ja has been getting just crushed by Zion in our breaks lately. So, Jimmy, pull up the team viewer for you here. All right. Blaster 2, pack 1. Let me know when you got your team there. LeBron for the Lakers. Giannis pink Prestige for the Bucks. This is the same as last time. LeBron for the Lakers on the rookies and stars. Drummond, and then who was the last one? The last one was PJ Washington Jr. for the Hornets. That's the exact same pack as the first blaster. Is this one? Are we getting deja vu here? Because this should be PJ Washington Jr., Cody Martin, PJ Washington Jr., someone Cody Martin. PJ Washington Jr. for the Hornets. Cody Martin for the Hornets. Brandon Clark for the Grizzlies on the playbook. Yeah, Tyler Hero for the Recon for the Heat. Cody Martin pink marquee for the Hornets. Do we have literally the exact same blaster? Davis for the Raptors. I think Davis pink is different, right? We didn't get a Davis pink, did we? I don't think so. I don't think we got a Davis pink. Did we? Because I know we got the Doncic rookies and stars. I know we got the Jackson Hayes. And I know we got the Jordan Poole. I gotta look through now, because... No, we didn't. So that's the only card. The only card that's different is the, right now, is that one. Well, if you had a team that hit in the first box, you're going to be happy in the second box. Hero for the Heat, Rui for the Wizards. That's actually not bad. Prism rookie of Davis for the Raptors. I mean, anytime you get a Prism rookie, it's always solid. So even though it, you know, his off-court issues are very not good. Ingram for the Pelicans and Zion XR for the Pelicans. So it seems like there's one hit in a couple of the packs that's different, and outside of that, everything else is pretty much the same. But yeah, Prism rookie. I mean, you take those. So there we go. All right. Let's see if this is going to be any different. I hope so. Did we have a reddish? I know we had the Zion Luminance. That's not new. Chris Paul in the pink. This is new. Pascal is not new for Golden State. Kobe White on the Threads. I don't think that's new. I don't know if is reddish on the... he should be like right here. No, that's the same. So... This is I can tell you I have opened up a lot of boxes and a lot of like Chronicles blasters, and I have never seen this before. Like ever. This is pretty bizarre. Yep. Kevin Porter Jr. for the Cavs, Edwards for the Celtics, Doumbia on the pink. Ooh, did I miss a card in there? I think I missed a card in there. Oh yeah, the Steph Curry for Golden State on the playbook. Doumbia pink, yeah. It's the exact same. Like, that's bizarre, to say the least. LeBron for the Lakers. Well, that one's new, and that's, an upgrade. A Zion pink for the Pelicans, if there wasn't enough Zion. Hero for the Heat, Adebayo for the Heat, and Giannis for the Bucks. I have never seen this in all of the Chronicles that I've opened up. This is just bizarre. And for like two literally random blasters. Like, this is just bizarre. Yeah, McLaughlin for the T-Wolves, Kendrick Nunn for the Heat, Kawhi Leonard for the Clippers on the Crusade. That's a vet Crusade. Don't really hit those. Steph on the Prestige, and Kendrick Nunn for the Heat on the Recon. Well, I mean, if you had a team in the first half, like, I mean, if you have the Pelicans, you are laughing, like legitimately, you are laughing already. So. That was by far the two weirdest blasters of Chronicles that we have opened up. Like, yeah, that is... I don't know how to describe it other than there is some voodoo magic going on there, because that was bizarre. Like, I'm kind of speechless at that. Pretty much every single card was the same. Except that second blaster was better than the first blaster, I would say. Because, I mean, a Prism rookie is better than the other stuff. Alright, empty there. Well, hopefully the Mosaic blasters are not like that, or if they are like that, it's like double Zion Galactics or Jaws. I don't know. That is literally one of the weirdest opening experiences, because it's like, first pack, okay, this is the exact same including the pinks. Second pack, okay, this is the exact same. And then it's like a little bit different, but like, I don't know. I get when products are like massively produced, you run into like collation issues and stuff like that, which is like all good and stuff, but in a set like this big, to have that happen, that's pretty wild. So that is, yeah, like I said, one of the weirdest experiences ever, because it's like you know what's coming essentially. Like every single pack is just like, okay, I know what's coming here, I know what's coming here, I know what's coming here. And there's like 3-4 cards that were different between the two blasters, maybe like 5, but the Davis, the Bull, the Leonard, the Zion, and a couple of the other pinks. We'll put these ones here. But yeah, that's a first. So two packs to go here. Well, 2 cellos to go. So we'll start with, as we always do, we'll start with the pinks, and we'll end with the regulars, just because the regulars do technically have the higher hit potential. The pinks are more consistent, but yeah. All right. Here we go. Yeah, that was bizarre. All right, let's see at least something different here. Kuzma for the Lakers, Healed for the Kings, and Kai Bowman for Golden State on the pink camos. Next up, little corner. Come on. These packs like sometimes just don't really like to open nicely. These are every which way too. Morris for the Knicks, Murray for the Nuggets, and Magic Johnson for the Lakers on the pink camos. Again, all the USA stuff goes to either if they're an active player, their current team, or if they are retired, it goes to their most games played. That was kind of laid out in the description, so yeah. Herder for the Hawks, Collins for the Hawks, and Horton Tucker for the Lakers. I actually, now that I think about the cards being upside down here, I wonder if the cards were also upside down in the same order between the two blasters, because that would be the real like Freaky Friday stuff. I mean, it is Friday. It is not the 13th. It's the 23rd. So Rudy Gay for the Spurs, Chris Paul for the Thunder, and Reddish for the Hawks on the pink. Let's leave that one up. There we go. Next up, we got Lou Williams for the Clippers, Brogdon for the Pacers, and Maravich for the Hawks. De'Aaron Fox for the Kings, Booker for the Suns, and Cameron Johnson for the Suns on the pink rookie. And if at any point there's a rookie or something that I'm missing that like should get sleeved right away, let me know. So I am more familiar with basketball, but like just at least 1920, because I did actually try to get as much of it as I could personally. Towns for the T-Wolves, Payton for the Knicks, but yeah, there's still some players that like I'm not the like don't keep day to day with basketball. So Payton for the Knicks and Poole on the debut for Golden State. So I don't know if there's a player that's like spiked up or whatnot. But yeah, just let me know again, and any feedback always appreciated. So Bogdanovich for the Kings. Cauley Stein for Golden State. And Batadze for the Pacers on the pink camo. This one is looks like it's going to be the right way. Fournier for the Magic. Harris for the Nuggets. And Claxton for the Nets. Yeah, we haven't hit a Jaw in a long time. Like even out of Chronicles, I don't think we've hit. We may have hit one last week, but definitely not this week. Middleton for the Bucks, Hart for the Pelicans, and Giannis for the Bucks on the MVP's pink. Skip that. Oh, we'll give that the sleeve treatment. There we go. You can go there. Mike Conley for the Jazz, James Harden for the Rockets, and Nasir Little for Portland on the pink camo rookie. And last one. I think this will be his debut. Durant for the Nets, Jokic for the Nuggets, and debut of Reddish for the Hawks on the pink debut. All right. Pinks weren't great there. They're kind of on the weak side, to be honest. Caldwell Pope for the Lakers, Forbes for the Spurs, Heald for the Kings, Hart for the Pelicans. Well, LeBron will to win Mosaic for the Lakers, and Kevin Porter Jr. for the Cavs on the rookie. I'm just going to make the piles a little bit more defined here. Rookies can go here. There we go. We'll sleeve and topple LeBron parallels as we go because it's LeBron. There we go. Here, you can go in this pile over here. All right. Bogdanovich for the Jazz, Russell for the Warriors, Murray for the Nuggets, Beverly for the Clippers on the green Mosaic, Ben Simmons on the give and go for the 76ers, and Malone for the Jazz on the USA Basketball. Tatum for the Celtics, Mills for the Spurs, Jokic for the Nuggets, Booker for the Suns, Rodman for the Bulls on the old school, and Keldon Johnson for the Spurs on the rookie. Yeah, I mean, last week we pulled a blue fluorescent out of the multi-pack, so Finney-Smith for the Mavericks. Hopefully we can get something like that. Vucevic for the Magic, Harden for the Rockets, Ferguson for the Thunder on the green, Steph Curry for Golden State on the GOT game, and Bird for the Celtics on the Hall of Fame base. It'd be nice to get something like that. Again, it's unlikely because, you know, they're numbered to 15, and that means they're obviously super rare, and that's good that they're super rare, but yeah, you can hope, right? Giannis for the Bucks, Augustine for the Magic, Paul for the Thunder, Payton for the Knicks, and Richardson for the 76ers on the silver. This one's got a lot of print scratches on it, just as a heads up. So I'll get into sleeve and top loader, but because it's silver, you can't. There you go. From that angle, you can kind of see some of them. But yeah, just as a heads up. And Brazdeikis for the Knicks. Again, Mosaic can have that issue. Same with like any like prism and stuff like that, where it just like for whatever reason it just scratches up a lot on the surface. So again, not the biggest card, luckily, but still still not great, right? It is honestly, it's very scratched up on the surface. I haven't seen a card like that from Mosaic ever, like that bad. So Teague for the T-Wolves, Davis for the Lakers, Brogdon for the Pacers, Steph for Golden State on the green, Davis for the Lakers on the Jam Masters, and Brandon Clark for the Grizzlies. I'll try to call it when they're like really bad. Again, if you're not familiar with Mosaic, they do have print line issues. It's just unfortunately part of the printing process, so sometimes that it happens. Graham for the Hornets, Bagley for the Kings, Barden for the Nuggets, Smart for the Celtics, Derek White for the Spurs. This one's fine. This one's actually pretty clean. So, and Nasir Little for Portland. So that is definitely strange, to say the least. It's been a weird break already. We're not even like halfway through it. We're almost halfway through it, but again, I want to see a Morant. I want to see a nice Morant today. Murray for the Spurs. Parker for the Hawks. Porter Jr. for the Bulls. Taco Fall on the green, true rookie for the Celtics. And Paul George for the Clippers on the will to win. And Giannis for the Bucks on the MVP space. So, yeah, hopefully everyone's having a good Friday. And I don't know what Taco Fall's market is like now. I know it got really hot at one point last year, but something I need to look up again. Have to get new top loaders ready. All right, here we go. Next pack. Howard for the Lakers. White for the Spurs. Hill for the Bucks. Young for the Hawks. And Trae Young for the Hawks on the GOT game. And Cameron Johnson for the Suns on the rookie. Morris for the Pistons. Draymond Green for the Warriors. Sexton for the Cavs. Bogdanovich for the Jazz on the Mosaic. Jimmy Butler for the Heat on the give and go. And Cam Reddish on the debut for the Hawks. And here's a true Cam Reddish. Didn't have to wait long for that. Levine for the Bulls. Collins for Portland. Rondo for the Lakers. House Jr. for the Rockets. Wow, another LeBron Mosaic give and go this time. Honestly, don't see these in Mosaic a lot. So, nice one there. And Cam Reddish for the Hawks on the true. Like, I don't remember the last time I've seen a give and go in parallel. It's been a while. But nice one. I mean, it's LeBron. We'll see. Don't quite know when we're gonna be, like, hopefully. But yeah, I'm sure there'll probably be some. How we'll do it to be determined. But yeah, Wiggins for the T-Wolves, Holmes for the Kings, Cantor for the Celtics, Parker on the green for the Hawks, Dawkins on the old school for the 76ers, and Marich for the Hawks. So, tentatively, probably, but no guarantee. So, as it kind of gets closer to when or if we'll do them, you'll probably hear about it. This one's got the print line on it, but Harris for the Nets, Beverly for the Clippers, Okogie for the T-Wolves, missed Duncan Robinson for the Heat, McGrady for the Raptors on the green Jam Masters, and Bowman for the Golden State Warriors on the rookie. So yeah, hopefully. I saw a break today that had it was fast break, and they had like, I think it was like a LaMelo Ball, the fast break parallels, the like whatever they're called, disco, I think. Like disco true rookie, disco variation rookie, and then a silver of LaMelo, all in the same like break. Is crazy. Drummond for the Pistons, Powell for the Mavericks, Sabonis for the Pacers, Winslow for the Heat on the green, Kemp for Seattle, that's OKC, and then Magic Johnson for the Lakers. It takes me half a second to remember where Seattle went to and who I have to get mad at again. Hood for Portland, Powell for the Raptors, Winslow for the Heat, Clarkson for the Jazz, Duncan for the Spurs, and Samanich for the Spurs on the rookie. Having no honestly, I think if we had a couple more basketball teams out, like at least the Grizzlies here in Vancouver, or like, you know, Seattle, I would have been a lot more interested in it. But because there was like no close team, I just didn't have any interest growing up. Allen for the Nets, Leonard for the Clippers, Ferguson for the Thunder, because like I like playing it. Murray for the Spurs, Davis for the Lakers, and Kendrick Nunn on the debut for the Heat. But it's just like, you know, it's tough when sometimes it's tough to get into a sport when there's no like local team right by you. So Lillard for Portland, and that would technically be the closest team. Inglis for the Jazz, Sarge for the Suns, Drew Holiday for the Pelicans, Rubio for the Suns on the give and go, and Weatherspoon for the Spurs. And that's actually like when I started getting into basketball more myself. This has been about a year and a half, 2 years ago. I started actually going with the Portland Trailblazers because they're like kind of the closest team and kind of a budget team for me. Brown for the Celtics, Galloway for the Pistons. That was before like the market blew up too. Cauley Stein for Golden State, DeAndre Hunter for the Hawks on the debut Mosaic, McCollum for the Trailblazers on the will to win, and Ewing for the Knicks. So, but yeah. Hawks have got a couple parallels here. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, I was in, like, the Steve Nash youth basketball camps and stuff like that. So, like, I'd always kind of, like, be excited about the Suns, but at the same time, it's just, like, it's just tough to follow. Ross for the Magic, Jackson Jr. for the Grizzlies, Dragic for the Heat, DeRozan for the Spurs, Malone for the 76ers on the green Mosaic, and Nikhil Alexander-Walker for the Pelicans. And it's honestly probably why I'm such a big like hockey fan is because there are a lot of local hockey teams. Like we had season tickets to the WHL team, like minor league, not quite minor league, but junior league for a long time. The Canucks, lots like couple AHL teams. Griffin for the Pistons, Wright for the Mavericks, Batum for the Hornets. That one's got a definite like print line on it through the ball there. Winslow for the Heat on the Mosaic. Trae Young for the Hawks on the will to win, and Rui for the Wizards on the debut. But yeah, Canada's really got like kind of, I mean, you can cheer for the Canadians, which I've started to kind of do, but Gobert for the Jazz, Thompson for the Warriors, Favors for the Pelicans, skipped a card, Capella for the Rockets, and I mean the Hornets crushed Chronicles, and nice little Cody Martin silver here, and Claxton for the Nets. I thought we already hit a Claxton for the Nets. Are we getting some doubles in this box too? That's kind of crazy. Like, am I wrong, or did we hit that Claxton before? Also, this one's actually like seems fairly like there's definitely some like dots and stuff that you normally see on the cards, but nothing major. I swear we had a Claxton true rookie already. So I don't know what it is with the boxes today, but they've been kind of a little bit weird. Again, weird can be good. I mean, if you have the Pelicans, weird was really good in Chronicles. Holiday for the Pacers, Simmons for the Trailblazers, Tice for the Celtics, Okpala for the Heat on the green Mosaic, Donovan Mitchell for the Jazz on the Jam Masters, and Shaq for the Lakers. Yeah, I don't know, like it happened when I was so young that I wasn't like I couldn't really watch them a ton on TV, and they were never on compared to like baseball and hockey, so those eventually took over. Talikna for the Knicks. I need to look up how to pronounce his name. Gasol for the Raptors, Matthews for the Bucks, Burtons for the Wizards, Weber for the Kings, and Windler for the Cavs. Yeah. Last pack of an otherwise pretty... I mean, I'm just going to say it's a pretty lackluster cello box. Irving for the Nets, Damian Jones for the Hawks, Love for the Cavs, Drew Holiday for the Pelicans on the green, Jokic for the Nuggets on the got game, and DeAndre Hunter for the Hawks. Yeah, that was a rather disappointing cello box. No big name rookies, really, like, at all. I mean, we hit a silver true rookie. We hit a couple LeBron parallels. We hit a Taco Fall green, but, like, really nothing major. Like, nothing that's like, yeah, that was okay. Like, even in the pinks, there wasn't even anything really major in the pinks. So, at least that I'm aware of, so. But, like, yeah, kind of a little bit of a meh box there. Let's move some of the base out of the way here, so it doesn't crowd too much. There we go. Yeah, like basketball's a sport that I always like love to like. I'll always try to tune into like playoffs and stuff like that, but just regular season and stuff, I just there's just other stuff that I'm more interested in now, and I wonder if, you know, the Grizzlies were still here, if that would have been different. We'll never know unless they move back, but, you know. All right, here we go. Blaster one. Let's get something better than the cello here. Ferguson for the Thunder, Morris for the Knicks, Garland on the green debut for the Cavs, and Reddish on the debut for the Hawks. Let's see a Jaw. Jaw's been avoiding us. We need to get him in here. Holiday for the Pelicans, Bembry for the Hawks, Doncic on the give and go for the Mavericks. That's not bad. And Nasir Little for Portland on the rookie. Is this just a regular? Okay, it is a regular green. Sarge for the Suns, Crowder for the Grizzlies, Satoransky for the Bulls. It just had a weird tint to it, but it's just the base card. Giannis for the Bucks on the MVP. Yeah, we're hitting the same rookies as the Cello, the multi-pack box here. Booker for the Suns, Fournier for the Magic, Malik Monk for the Hornets on the silver, and Weatherspoon for the Spurs on the rookie. So, it's kind of weird how it works. You know, you can, if this was like hitting the Zion crop double time or the jaw crop double time, you know, you're really, really happy. But it's not, so you're kind of just like, well, could be a lot better. But at least like having some variation would be nice. So, but it happens. That's why you got to open the boxes, right? Cauley Stein for the Warriors, Harrell for the Clippers, Davis for the Lakers on the will to win, and Bowman for the Warriors on the got game. So hopefully the second blaster's a little bit different, or we get like something sick in the next couple packs here. Payton for the Knicks, Dinwiddie for the Nets, Anunoby for the Raptors on the green, and Magic Johnson for the Lakers on the USA. And all it takes is one card, and then everything else it's all good, right? Paul for the Thunder, Hardaway for the Mavericks, Wilkins for the Hawks on the Jam Masters, and Simonic for the Spurs. Again, some of these out of the blasters are pretty like bowed, because the foil finish on them. But all right, let's it's just a green. It might be a green rookie at least. Brogdon for the Pacers, Robinson for the Warriors. Well, if you had the Pelicans in this break, you're pretty happy. Nice little Zion, true rookie, green, Mosaic, and a Kendrick Nunn for the Heat on the debut behind it. That is a lot of Zion. Who had him? Brian, you just crushed this break. Like, yeah. That is a lot of Zion. This is the current Zion stack right now. 6 cards with a parallel from Mosaic, which is always solid. So, all right, last blaster. Again, let's see a Jaw here. A Jaw silver. Let's go. Go big or go home. That's my call. I'm probably going home with that call, but we can hope, right? We can hope. All right, here we go. Jokic for the Nuggets. I'm going to just move some of the blaster base over. Doncic for the Mavericks. Just because it is really bowed up, so it likes to fall over. Doncic for the Mavericks, and Cam Reddish green debut for the Hawks. Did we pull that one already? I feel like we pulled that one. I don't know. Ewing for the Knicks on the Hall of Fame base. Well, I think we pulled Brazdeikis already. Harden for the Rockets, Valanciunas for the Grizzlies, Leonard on the got game for the Clippers, and Brazdeikis for the Knicks on the true rookie. Oh, well, wrong Grizzly, but hey, it's at least a Grizzly. Hart for the Pelicans, Lowry for the Raptors, Dragic for the Heat on the green, and debut of Brandon Clark for the Grizzlies. Healed for the Kings, Rozier for the Hornets, and Embiid for the 76ers. His, by the way, like his almost bucket from like full court off the rebound at the end of the game was nuts. Like just the ability to do that, crazy. On the game. And Johnson for the Spurs. Like just a pick, like corral the ball, and then in one motion, like literally just full on huck it with accuracy is just, oh, it's just so crazy. Like athletes are just stupid talented. Murray for the Nuggets, McCollum for the Portland Trailblazers, Caldwell Pope for the Lakers on the green, and Bird for the Celtics on the Hall of Fame base. Clark was born here. DeRozan for the Spurs, Brown for the Pistons, Siakam for the Raptors on the will to win, and Kevin Porter Jr. for the Cavs. 2 packs to go. Should have like a silver or a mosaic at least in one of these two. Feels like Dragic for the Heat, Walker for the Celtics, Nasir Little for Portland on the green, and Malone for the Jazz. And last pack, so like I mean, again, if you had the Pelicans, this break was just, you crushed it. Well, we do have a silver, so we'll save the silver for the end. We'll save it just in case it's a bigger player. Who knows? Nickeil Alexander-Walker for the Pelicans, Batum for the Hornets, Fultz for the Magic, and last card of the break, Trae Young on the silver for the Hawks. Not bad. Again, not quite in that same vet market, but like from my understanding, he is very, very good and probably underappreciated a little bit. So that does it for today's basketball break. That's pretty crazy. Like the Chronicles blasters were just bizarre, getting like doubling up on everything. But like look at the haul for the Pelicans here. You got 2 XRs, 2 Luminances, 1 pink big P, and then obviously the kind of hit of the break here is the Zion True Green Mosaic. So anyways, thanks for tuning in and for hopping into the break. Yeah, that was, again, one of the most bizarre blaster shenanigans in the early on. Like even, Mosaic, we saw kind of the same rookie crops in the blasters and Cello. So yeah, pretty strange Freaky Friday stuff happening on the breaks. But again, thank you for coming out. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Take care.